That was really good. He set the bar pretty high, all right? So I need you all to step up today and tomorrow and the day after that. No one in particular. Speaking of no one in particular, our next speaker is an incredibly talented individual, and she...
Oh yeah, right. You don't even know. She's up here, she's old, she's been around the block.
All right, this charming individual is teacher Jean Darlene Gibson, and she is going to show us how it's done. All right?
Okay. Greetings to all my friends. Hi, Leone County, be on my side now. Come on. Thank you, Leone County. Your check's in the mail. All right. I sent in 3 videos that I'll edit up to the required 5 minutes. Only 2 made it, and 1 is upside down. So, I just want you all to know that I'm sparing you the moments of the upside down. We're going to watch this one. Ready? Are you ready now? Yes. Okay, here we go. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. I know my long bell, so do you. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, wasn't that fun? Yes. Okay, now, Freddie, I may need you to help me find my PowerPoint. While she's doing that, this is, for those of us that are in the arts, this is my Michael Jackson vowel song. And I had to improvise, but you write the vowels on there. It's very kinesthetic and has all modalities of learning. And what it ends up doing with this is that kids, when they're writing and they're spelling things out, they can go, it. I know what that is. There's a mosquito up here in case you missed it. So anyway, it's very effective. You need to do it many, many times, as we all know. But this is the Michael Jackson vowel program. So it goes with that. Thank you for reminding me. Did you? No, he's still there. Okay. Mine is going to be a little bit different. Does this work?
Yeah.
She pointed at the screen or there.
That's the one that... the next one? No, actually we don't have this one.
Okay.
Right? See? Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is
I teach at a great school. It was wonderful. Oh, that was my room on one side, the room, and the school. So I teach at a great school. I have. On Fridays we have assembly, and our thing this year is English Cafe, and I'm this lovely chef that comes out and works with the children. This was one of our presentations at Christmas. If you notice in the background, we recruited the high school so that we could have some interconnection with the high school students, and they learned to play that great American favorite, Feliz Navidad, and our children performed it very well. We were with it. The music teacher was involved with us, so we had a very good time with that. We had Teacher Appreciation Day before they found out what I was really like, so they liked me then. We had Halloween in the 3rd grade. These children made their own costumes. You had to make your, I love this one in the end. He's an airplane. He's so cute. He made himself a jet. I just thought, oh, I just love this. And then, of course, anybody that knows who the one in the middle is, as from Spirited Away. And then we have Captain America, who made all of his own with that. Then the 4th grade, we presented. This is the mosquito, okay? we presented stories that they had written, little sentences about Halloween. And yes, I made my costume. That was before I met my sewing lady. And believe me, if I had it. We had Sports Day. This is a very fantastic activity. I love the one in the middle. Kids had it. It was well organized. Things went well. Yeah, I'd never seen this before, but the parents went fishing and they had little prizes and things that they put on there for the parents that were there. These are 2 of my all-time favorites. These are both 5th grade boys. They're in the same room. This is Kenny and Solomon. And they had a really good time at Sports Day. They're just delightful kids. It was our 120th anniversary of our school, and that's pretty amazing to see it go through. We had on Saturday, we had a parade through the streets, and these are the kids. Our 6th grade, 2 6th grade classes went together and formed a traditional dance, drum and cymbal group. It was absolutely gorgeous. I should have sent that video in instead of me. And then that night, we went to the City Hall and got a proclamation, and then that night we had entertainment. This gentlemen here, these are the Blue Men of Taiwan. Have you ever, you know Blue Men?
I think it's Blue Men Group?
Yes. Yeah, well, if you ever want to see the Blue Men of Taiwan, this group is it. They're drums, and it is amazing. So cool. Then the next morning we have the wedding. Aren't they precious? They are just so stinking cute. Look at that, so adorable. This is our little preschool and whatnot, but there's our bride, and I wish you could have seen it because the fake brides were out there, and they were just, and the matchmaker was hilarious. I mean, she had it like, they were adorable. And then we had a lovely meal, and these were my special guests that came and enjoyed one of the coldest days of the year that we've had so far. And then I do 6th grade reading. I love 6th grade reading. It's so cool. And we took and practiced The Very Hungry Caterpillar. And the kids read it, and we read it, and we read it. And then we made caterpillars. Aren't they cute? And they all put their own touch to it. Then we went into 2nd grade classrooms and into the kindergarten where we read to them. She's using her caterpillar to read the story to the kids. Just so clever with this. So then we took the Eric Carle art and we created Eric Carle art, for those of you that know about him. And he does everything collage. These were the papers that they got. Some of them I didn't even want to see cut up because I thought they were like masterpieces. You know, Picasso would be proud. And then they wrote a story. And they picked their own topic about their story, about what they were going to do. They typed their stories. And then we put books together. And this is what we came up with. And so I have 6 books here that were made by one homeroom. And you can see if you would like to look at them. They wrote the stories. We have Halloween, We Love School. We Love School. 2 New Years. And we have Easter. And we have Christmas. So they picked their topic and they wrote their stories. My other 2 6th grade classes are still working on those because we didn't. These kids I see on Thursday, and my other group I see on Wednesdays, and I'm not always there on Wednesdays because I get to go to these wonderful meetings and things and learn new stuff. And so they're a little bit behind, but one of the groups is doing there was an old woman, and they're doing it on the Dragon Boat Festival, they're doing it on the Moon Festival, they're doing it on Chinese New Year. They're creating these. There was an old woman who swallowed, and then at the end everything pops out, and it's that holiday. And the other class is doing pigeon, if you know the pigeon books. And so they're just drawing pigeons, and they're doing it as don't let the pigeon be a cook. The pigeon wants strawberries. The pigeon, they have to come up with their own ideas of what they want to do with that. And so we're still working on that. Other teachers actually talk to me. I just want y'all to know they're over there. They do things. The lady in the middle is a 6th grade teacher. The gentleman is a 6th grade teacher, and the other lady is a 4th grade teacher. But the 6th grade teachers and I get to know each other better because we spend time together. Then we see that we have the Roselli flowers. Okay, she says I have 5 minutes left. Here's Christmas. I was Santa Claus. Christmas tree reindeer. There's our tree. There's my other co-teacher. This is what we did. We made Rice Krispie treats. I imported Rice Krispies and everything. Around you and Lee, these are my friends. This lady is a grass weaver. These are the people that know what I eat because they have it ready for me. Oh, switch, go back one. Go back one. There's my sewing lady who the first 3 times I went was petrified of me. And then this is the stationery girl. It's her, Google, and me. As soon as she sees me, she grabs her phone. And so we Google. This is my fruit man. This is my glasses lady who will not let me buy just any glasses. Okay, I have to buy from the children's section. This is the weaving. I volunteer at the animal protection people. They let me fold boxes. I'm getting really good at it. I have a nail lady. I have my nail lady. She's great. These are my dogs. Buddy needs a home, and this is Sesame, who loves me dearly, and I love them. These are my neighbors. They all know how to speak a lot of English now. That's my neighbor across the hall. I don't know what the sign said, so I didn't want to knock on the door. And these are places that I have visited. I've been to the beach. I've been to the Carton place in Taichung Airport. I've been to Lugan. And my all favorite, which we all have 25 slides of, are the teddy bear. This is my favorite! I love that one. I've been to this fabulous art restaurant here in Taichung. We're very lucky in Miaoli Kite Festival. We get taken on some field trips. Armin's wife and I went to the Sanyi, to the dyeing place, at which we made, there's our product. Then I went into Taipei. I went up there to see all the Christmas stuff. This is the high spot of Miaoli County. It is a 7-Eleven made out of containers. And be sure you go because everybody goes and gets their picture there. I was out on a little, this is a view outside of a Japanese dormitory. Yeah, then they still have these buildings there. And they do. Now we didn't go when it was bright and cheerful, but you can all see the reindeers. Then I was back to Taipei for New Year's. And then things I have learned to make. I've learned to weave these little guys here. I've learned to make the lotus flowers. I would shove them, but I burned them so that my husband would get well. You burn them so they get well. And I learned to tie the clover knot, the Chinese clover knot. Then I have 2 families. My Taipei family on this side, and my Taichung, Miaoli City's family on the other. And they take me places, and they show me things. And I love what I do. And I didn't want to hear the bell ding again. So if anybody would like to see our books, you're welcome to look at them.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much. That was highly informative.
It looks good? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Have you? And I'm sorry we have to have appropriate appraisal. Might not.